describe my senior year in 3 words as grueling,
that is thoughtful,
as interesting,
chaotic,
and rewarding.
I think my senior year has been
bright,
amusing,
trying,
and fast.
meaningful,
enlightening and awesome.
My senior year in 3 words, I would say fun,
hard,
stressful at sometimes,
And exciting.
The most important thing I think I've learned this year are the qualities of being a good leader.
being taught in leadership, how to be a better leader, the leader in general.
I believe that the most important thing I've learned this year is that all truth is God's truth.
theology, what I've learned in theology, especially Old Testament that we learned in semester 1, I think it is super interesting to me because I feel like I grew up in 2 different churches where their teachings were very different, and I got like a different kind of teaching in class. I learned more about theology, and it really brought me into just the history behind every single Bible story that we've like heard of.
To treasure what you have when you have it. Treasure the moment.
I would say the most important thing I learned this year is that God is always by my side no matter what I'm doing, who I'm with, where I am. He's always with me. And I think my class and Miss Nikki and even my family throughout this year have really helped me see that and grow in that aspect of my life.
how to be a good leader, and going through the Old Testament and studying it in depth.
Do I think classical education has been beneficial to me? Absolutely. I mean, it taught all of these different things that aren't necessarily taught in public schools, and I learned more about the classics and things like that in literature.
One academic skill that I think I've really grown in the past 4 years is probably just speaking in front of people confidently and definitely more comfortably. I used to be very shy and terrified of speaking in front of people, but now I actually really enjoy it.
Like to share compassion, so I think over the past 4 years I've learned how to voice that.
I mean, there's many things I appreciate about Miss Nikki. I think her dedication to us is unlike any other.
She's really dedicated to helping the people that she is teaching.
I appreciate her encouragement, unwavering support.
She wants the best for us. And it's been truly a blessing to have her in our class for the last couple years.
I appreciate literally everything about Miss Nikki. Just earlier this day we talked about order and harmony, and she said, "Oh, I really love order and harmony." And I thought, wow, she really is a picture of order and harmony. She employs it, and she inspires us to keep order in our life and discipline, but in a really healthy way.
The thing I think I like most about my director, Miss Nikki, is that she isn't too harsh, but she also isn't too lenient.
I appreciate Miss Nikki mostly because she is firm, but she is kind, and she's always very well prepared.
She's not just a lead learner, she's like a mentor in a way, where she really cares about the people that are in her class, and she goes out of her way to do anything to help them succeed, and she really just puts all of her effort and heart into it, and I mean, you could tell that she really cares about it.
There's too much to appreciate because she's just so brilliant. I think with she's just the most interesting teacher that I've ever had. I feel like sometimes people teach because it's like their job and they're earning money for it, but she really has a love for teaching and she really pours out so much into us.
Any advice I would give to younger challenge students is keep going. It is not easy. It's called challenge for a reason.
That it's okay if you get scared of the amount of work or if you feel like you're not understanding something, because you can always go to your teacher or your classmates because they could be feeling the same thing. And it's okay to open up and ask questions. You should ask so many questions. You're learning so much.
Best advice I could give to anybody thinking about joining the challenge program, or anybody that's going into the challenge program, is that you really just need to stick with it. And through there'll be times where you want to quit and just go home, but you need to stick with the program and do your work and you get it done. Trust in the Lord and He'll get you through the hardest times.
I see myself in 10 years probably just exploring God's creation. I really want to travel the world as a Christian and as an artist, and I want to use the skills that God's given me and the opportunities that He may present to me. I promise you, your tutor's going to know a lot about what they're teaching you, and your classmates are always going to be there to hold you up and support you, and they're going to help you critique your papers and your speeches, help you get better at speaking and writing. And I would just say you're going to have an awesome time in Challenge and CC as a whole. You're going to learn so much, and
Education is the kindling of a flame, not the filling of a vessel. Socrates.
Wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. Socrates.
Where do I see myself in 10 years? Gosh, hopefully alive. Hopefully no one murders me or anything. I feel like that's pretty important.